everyone, this is TerraTech, and today I'm going to try to... Well, we're gonna go into the... chamber, sort of, and we're gonna try to build a flying plane that has at least some manner of control. This should be fun. So we've pretty much played the game. I showed you in about 4 episodes so far. Pretty much the basics and the beginning of the game. You actually can go even farther. You can build entire mobile structures, like entire mobile bases. And with time, as you progress through the game, you could actually, you will open a new modules that you can use, and so on and so forth. Now, the thing about building up big-ass structures will be that the smaller ones will have a bit of an advantage over you. You're not really going to be able to shoot them down that easily. But you can always switch between cabs that you actually have. Did he like just throw into him that light? Probably was just exploded from him and hit that one. Things do explode in this game a lot. Okay, so let's start anew. We're gonna go into the, I guess, tryout chamber, sort of. We're gonna, as you can see, over here we have all manner of madness. We have like all the components within the game, and they are a lot more than I remember them before. All the way there's actually different types of factories that you can build upon, or actually can build. And over here you have different corporation and their tech. In the background you have different structures that you can move around and whatever. Now, I am mostly interested in building a plane, or at least something that can actually fly and it has a bit or more control. I'm going for more, but who knows how we're actually going to get. I did a bit of experimenting, and I guess for the most of you guys, first thing you're going to pretty much try is going to build it as light as you can, so it would actually fly as fast as you can. And you're going to be inclined to use these. Well, don't. Maybe you can actually make one that can use those, but it didn't really work that much for me, to be honest. We had a bit of problems. We were actually too light, to say the least. The easiest way to actually go about is to use some of these bricks. At least that's from my experience. I'm going to use them from there directly, not from the inventory back here. You can select through these. Now we're having this faction selected, which is basically this color, red and blue and white ones. We're going to go 3 long. I hope I actually remember how to build this. We're gonna try to make one with the propeller in front. We'll see how that actually goes. Quite possibly we're not gonna lift from the ground, right? Well, I guess we'll see in the end. Come on, where's that propeller? I know it's around here. Oh, don't make me look for you. Actually, this is the faction that's there. The third one from the row, Venture. GSO is the basic ones. You can build a plane from those too. As you can see, they have tail rudders. They also have wings. There's somewhere. There's the wing. It's pretty nice wing. Actually, with these components, you have a bit more control over the plane, but it lifts a bit slower from the ground, so it needs more momentum. You can build up. There's no real problem about it. With this, you would actually be able to propel yourself a bit faster, and you do have some rockets available. I have not tried the rockets at all, so I guess I don't know anything about those. So if I say anything about rockets, don't believe me. Okay, there we have it. Click on it, it appears. You can change it as much as you can in each way you actually want. This is a right wing, so we should put it in the right part of the... let's set it there. I never really set it there. Let's try this size, I guess. I always set it right from the start. Let's go like this. Let's see how it goes. Now this is the rudder. I usually like to do this. Gives me a bit more space, and of course 3 of them for more portents, and I guess speed and whatever else you wish. Let's deselect this so I don't continuously make them. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of mess around here, don't you worry. It's gonna be filled with parts. At least that's how it is when I'm playing. We have like no weapons on this, and we're not gonna take any. A thing to know: when you want to fly, you want to press Shift. Usually, that's going to bring turbines, propellers, and I think even rockets to full speed. I suppose. So forward and shift, and we're gonna get some damage. Don't you worry. But we actually lifted from the ground rather easily. So this corporation venture has pretty decent components for planes. They tend to be pretty fast, as well as not that maneuverable though. We can look at the map to see where we actually want to head. We want to go back, oh no, that way, and we are getting some real speed over here. I can't really shoot at anything because I don't have any guns. My normal cap guns are actually sort of down right now because I have the propeller in front of it. As you can see, if you just want to fly and roam the area, you only need like 3 components. The what's that? The propeller, the big wing, and the small wing. And I must say, this is actually not that bad. It does maneuver a bit wanky, and it's gonna probably take and I actually crashed. Take a bit of time until you actually learn how to play it, to pilot it. But besides that, it's pretty decent. You can go and actually take some of these. These are I forgot what they're called, but basically they are anti-gravity sort of plates or something. You can put one in the front or 2 or whatever design you actually wish. It's pretty much going to annoy you a lot because your plane is going to jump. You know what? Let me actually show you. It's much easier than to tell. It moves a bit, you know. Sometimes actually even sort of. I'm gonna put it like this so I have those. I'll add those are not going to be of use. In use. Let's only leave 1. So there we go. We are going to take off. No problem there. Actually, we're a bit heavier, and without me even doing that much, if you're gonna take your finger off the shift button, though, you're gonna be in a heap of trouble because your propeller is going to stop, even if you're pressing the forward button. Couldn't save it. Oh well. Let's try it again. You can actually use this B button in-game as well to help you with a bit of, I guess, momentum and less friction with the ground. I was looking at the map. Oh well, let's go back within the square. It does work. I guess it works even a bit better than before. Can I actually set this different? I'm a bit curious. I did not experiment with this that much. You can't really do that much with it. But if you're gonna put one there, we get another one to show you. It's pretty funny. And like another one all the way. Come on. There it is. You leave your plane down, he's jumpy and he's not gonna stay in one place. As you can see, we're moving places. Okay, let's get back to the center. Let's use the B button to help us. Release, and we have taken off like just then and there. This is a pretty decent plane. I don't know how it would actually work with some guns on it. We should try that. Actually, let's try that. It has some it's rather maneuverable, I guess. Come on. For some odd reason though, sometimes those gravity plates make your plane go to the right. I guess that's maybe a bug, right? Just I'm doing something wrong. You can't really expect a plane to make a turn like a car would. So be careful about that. The wings themselves give a pretty decent importance. Oh, I actually managed to get that one. And we didn't even crash. Let's get in the middle of it. Well, we did, but nothing really happened because we stopped in time with B. Okay, let's put some weapons on this. I see some weapons over here, and there should be decent enough. Let's go with those. How should I go about this though? I guess more than 2 isn't really going to suffice, and we're probably going to shoot our propeller off, so that's going to be rather funny. We could build another plane with turbines. Those work as well. They're a bit heavy and maybe somewhat harder. I was more concentrating on actually shooting than flying. That's not good. And as you can see, we're already shooting our. We're a bit heavier now. We do not seem to take off as easily. we are a bit, I guess we're a bit anti, we have a bit more friction with air. We have a bit of lag as well. I almost crashed into that. I don't know how long or big this room is. It used to be not that long, and we crashed again. So a bit more heavy things on it, and it pretty much doesn't maneuver as well. Now we don't have that much time because I don't want to make this too long. Oh, do stay in one place. So let me get rid of this, especially since it's pretty much destroyed. Let's go with some turbines over here. I'm gonna leave the guns for now. Then again, this isn't really the usual setup. Let's try the usual setup. Let's see if it's even, I guess, more maneuverable. Let's put that there. Yeah, let's just take another one that's not damaged. It used to not get any damage in this sort of realm, but apparently not so much anymore. So the guns would have like nowhere to actually sit except maybe here. Yeah, let's do like this. We're gonna have only one. Let's see how this goes. We're gonna destroy the propeller like twice as hard as well. Well, we lift up pretty easily. Turning seems to be pretty much the same. I don't really want to use the components for planes from the CGO or whatever their names are. All don't really have a real motive for that. It's pretty interesting. We're sort of biggish as a plane. I guess with this sort of a small wing, would have worked even with less body, but it works pretty fine. Now I kind of want to try. Let's lose this. I guess you can keep the weapon. Let's remove the two wings and let's get the turbines. Now the turbines are a lot of fun, especially if you can manage to equilibrate the craft in such a way that you can really use them. Usually this setup that I'm doing right now is going to be a bit too heavy and it's going to dive our plane into the nose, but let's see, maybe things have changed a bit since I last played or something, I don't know. Do we have any possibilities for more weapon? Apparently not so much, so that would be a problem. You can make a craft, and you may just fly, but you're not going to be able to shoot that much. And as you saw, the turn is really slow, and if the target is actually moving, it's going to be really hard for you to hit pretty much anything. Maybe if you don't have bombs to drop on them, but even that's going to be rather hard. So let's give a... Actually, you know what? Let's give a bit of momentum before actually go off this mode. And we are taking off a bit harder, but in a sense, because actually it's not that hard. The plane itself is a bit, I guess it takes its turn a bit wider, but it's way much maneuverable, I must say. And we're shooting with the cab and with the laser, and I can actually do exactly what I want. Touch the ground. And I did a boo there, that's pretty much my fault. I aimed at the ground instead of the sky. There we go, even without B we're taking off. Oh, come on, right easily. The first plane was actually raising its nose rather easily. This one doesn't do that as much. I'm thinking of putting a propeller maybe. Let's see how this actually goes. Let's go for it. Wow, way much speed. Apparently the propeller is way much better for planes than turbines. I guess turbines will give you the necessary lift. Seem to go a bit down as well. There we go. Ah! Crap. I wanted to do something, but it didn't really work. When I got about to shoot... Yeah, the same stuff again. So shooting isn't that easy, especially since we're actually shooting at our own propeller and everything. The turn is sort of slow, so you're pretty much not gonna ever shoot at a moving target. So you will for the most part, I think you're not gonna really hit your target as easily. I'm thinking that maybe a helicopter would do way much better than a plane. A plane would be pretty good for, I guess, flying around, seeing the world and such. And the propeller broke. Okay, Now, I don't really know how you would build a helicopter, to be honest. I really don't. I guess you would get more propellers and just yeah, let's try this out. Let's see how if it works even on this design. So I can set one here. That's it. Oh, come on, there's gotta be more than that. Oh, there's no room because of this. Okay, so we're gonna need a bit of a wider body for that. You can always go, I guess. There should be a 3-piece. This, I think, no? There's no 3-piece. No, just a 2-piece. We do have a 3-piece, but this should be rather. Is this a 3-piece? Yeah, it's a 3-piece. Should be rather hard. There we go. And guess we could make it a bit smaller, maybe. This should help out. Oh, I didn't thought about that though. Oh, this would be even better. I'm gonna do it like this. A small one. Actually, we have small ones. Oh, you know what? We don't need this heavy one. Actually, at all. No, we don't, because we can always do like this. And another one this way. This should make a lot of drag, though. Strangely compelling, right? Let's see how this actually goes, to be honest. Or probably this is going to be like the last inventions or whatever. I'm not really here to teach you what to do. I'm just here to show you that the possibilities. I mean, if you're going to dabble with this a few hours, you're really going to have a lot of fun, especially if you like building stuff. You could build with the other corporation parts. They're a bit more, I guess, more sturdy. They give you less lift. They're a bit smaller, so it's logic. It's logical for that to happen. How could he? I would actually want more than this. Wow, this actually sort of worked. We really went up. What if I actually turn this? We don't really need the wings, by the way. No, if we don't want speed, we just want maneuverability. Yay, look at us fly and crash. So what if I only put one of these in the front, or front thrust? Get rid of this because I really don't even know why we had that. And apparently we need to use only the same type of thrust, because it seems the propeller go faster or slower than the turbines, and that's why we shift towards the back. So come on, there we go. That's 2. Actually, I wouldn't want it like that. I want more stability, I guess. Yeah, man, there it is. No, that's the other way around. Oh, do stay up in the air already. I don't necessarily like to use the B, but apparently it's absolutely necessary to use it. Oh, come on. Oh, there it is, finally. Let's try the other one. Where are the turbines? Where are the turbines? There are the turbines. You could get them from here, but until I actually find them, since I know where they are in this field, there's no real use to just lose the time. Come on, come on. There it is. Now let's try this one for size. Let's give some momentum, and we're flying all over the place. I guess we should do this, but with a bigger base of sorts. Let me see what I can do about that. So if I'm going to do like this and like this, and again over here, I wonder, will this actually work? I'm pretty curious again. Come on, go up. No. You can actually make a hoverboard, I think, with these. If you they wouldn't be that powerful. Or maybe if you're heavy enough, they're not really going to be able to lift you up like we are trying to do now. So this red dot actually orients or tells you the way you're going to move, so towards the sky. But if actually you're going to need to put them the same way even then. You're going to move them the other way around, like, well, let me show you. Oh, come on, like that, you're just going to be pulled to the ground. At least that's the logic of it. Who knows how it actually works? No, I want them just like the others. I don't want to risk anything. So. Come on! There we go. And this is actually still too close. I think we're gonna need to make a bit of repairs after this test. Well, problem is we don't really have any forward or backwards movement this way. So if we remove this, pretty much gonna be the same way, right? Yeah, you can't really control it. It just can fly upwards, sort of. You can call that flying. Now, if we'll move this to the back, though, where's my cursor? Oh, come on, where is you? You really need to change that cursor. It's really annoying. There we go. That would be one. That would be the two. And actually, let's leave it like this. Well, we're flipping, sort of. As you can see, you're pulled to the ground. Let's move this as well. Yeah, we seem to be, because of the design itself, we're somewhat, I guess, if you're to the back or something. Let's see now. Well, we're moving rather straight. We only have, yeah, it didn't crash. Have this in the front, the cab, which apparently is this. Oh wow! As you can see, if you equilibrate enough the craft, you can really fly up. But apparently, you can only go straight. And because we're in the front, we're a bit heavy. That's why we fall that way. So I guess this is the basics. You know, you can really get at it. Really try it out. I guess you could do it with propellers as well. Let's try propellers instead of these. On the other hand, we could use these on the lower part of the vehicle. Could. Can't really though. Oh well. So I would actually go even longer, but with these, close up. I guess you can actually build a pretty nice flying base with all of these things. I'm wondering, to be honest, if you can actually do that. Wow, look at us go. Again, we're moving towards the front because the cab is in the front, is not the craft itself is not really oriented. If you'd put some wings on that, though, you should. The propeller broke. Let's take another one. Let's see how can we actually stabilize this. You need to click it and then actually set it. It's a bit sort of weird. Okay, we do have some wings. Let's see what we can do with them. Let's put a big one for a rudder. Actually, that's really not gonna help, right? Maybe we can turn faster that way. Huh. Can we actually... Oh, come on, turn. Oh, it can't turn. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. So the only way we can set it is there. That one here. Let's settle this like this. And we're gonna go with a small one at the back of it. There we go. Now let's see how this goes. Ah, now we're moving to the back. I wonder how this would work with these turbines, though. I think they would even go better than I don't even know how those are called anymore. Propellers, yeah. Propellers. Okay. Not like that. Yeah. No. Ooh. Come on. Oh, come on. Where is that position? There it is. That's the position I was looking for. We don't want speed. We just want stability and more vertical maneuverability than much else. So we could actually be able to just fly around. This is not really gonna work, is it? Mostly because, well, change the design though. So you really have to try it around. This room is perfect for that. If you wanna have fun, this is the place to come. Pretty decent, but we still have like no forward thrust. I have an idea. Let's see, with the propeller in the front, what's actually gonna happen. Here we go. Well, we can steer some now. Not as great as before, I guess. Because all of them are actually working at the same time. None of them is lower, or as you can see, the flaps actually move. I don't even know where we are. Where the god's name is up and down. Well, apparently this is down. We couldn't really go left or right, to be honest. So I'm thinking, you know what? We're gonna lose this. We're gonna get ourselves one of these. Oh, come on, come here. Now, some damage there. Oh, it's gonna be the last position, right? Actually, it's gonna be the last wrong position. Ah! Almost had it. Come on already. There it is. Let's see now. Bit better. And there we go. Save it! There we go, we saved it. Before we actually fall down. Well, you kind of got the gist of things. You really need to... I guess if you would make like a very wide base, I mean like structure, and put enough propellers or turbines to actually lift you up, you don't even need to fly too much out of the ground, and you can move straight, and I guess hover over the ground if you because you're too heavy. You could really just stay in one position, hopefully high enough so the other guys can't really reach you, and you can just shoot them down without them even touching you. You won't really even care about shields, batteries, and anything else. You can have your own factory on yourself, so you wouldn't really care, as well as probably just have shields for repair or protect only for the bottom. You wouldn't really care about the top, if that would actually be a problem, and so on and so forth. I kind of want to try something else before we end over here. Let's try it now. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. We're still flying, we're flying backwards because probably those are a bit closer than these ones. So with turbines and, well, with helicopters apparently, it's a bit harder to actually stabilize it. But apart from that, you can really go wild. You can put as many wings as you want, so you'll have even more, I guess, a tighter turn or whatever. Unfortunately, you can't really choose the turbines, which of them to go slower or faster. They all go at the same speed. Okay, so if you enjoyed the clip, give it a big like. If you want to see more, subscribe. This is going to be the last video in TerraTech that I'm going to post. That is, if you guys don't really want me to see playing more. I actually build up a bit my base there. It's not necessarily the best position ever, but I'm close to the shop and everything. I actually destroyed some invaders, and I have some I guess some modules that gather components from other mobs as well as resources, and I can improve them in the factory and get more money. I have about 20,000, almost 30,000 credits or whatever those money are old in this game. And well, enough bragging. So if you enjoyed the clip, give it a big like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I guess I'm gonna see you guys around.